Hello, today we are going to present about data and statistics. So this is our group members. So our topic, we are doing an opinion survey on which games that students like the most.
Background. Because games are so popular among students, we want to find what games the students like the most and how satisfying they are with the games. The objective. We are going to use the result of this survey to help parents manage their kid game time so that their kid can become functioning members of society.
In population and sample, we want to know the opinion of male and female students from M4 to M6. Since there are a lot of students and we are short on time, we cannot survey all of them, so we will use a sample and present a result using pie and table chart. And our data will be analyzed by using mode to find the game that students like the most and using mean and median to find average of how satisfied they are with the game.
For the data collection, we use Google form to collect the data so it can turn into the pie chart easily. And this is our question, gender favorite game of their choice. We use in to collect other game of their choice, so we don't have to worry that we don't have game of their choice in our option. And the satisfier of the game, they can rate it from 5 point to 1 point. And this is our pie chart, gender favorite game and the satisfied.
Up next, we will be talking about the pie chart. So the first pie chart is a gender pie chart, with male being at 61 and female being at 29, which accumulate to male being at 69% of the pie chart and female at 31%. With all of them combined, we would have a total of 90 students. The second pie chart is the game pie chart. We can see here that the game that students like the most is ROV, with it being at 23 students, which means the mode is also 23, with the second coming being Genshin Impact at 13 and the third being Roblox at 10. And up next, we got the table chart of how satisfied students are with the game. So we use weighting from 1 to 5, with 1 being not very satisfied with their favorite game and 5 being the most satisfied. We use this to determine if students think that these games are actually good or not. So from our survey, we can conduct that only 4 students think that their favorite game is not that good, not satisfied with it being at 1 point of rating, and 3 students give it 2, and 8 students give 3 points. But now we see a jump at 4, where 17 students give 4 rating, and the most being 5 at 58, because it's their favorite game. Of course they're gonna like it. So we can see that 58 is the most, which is 5 points. So from this chart, we can actually use it to calculate mean, median, and standard deviation.
And the next one is 14, slide 14. This slide is about mean and median. So first one, I will find mean. The mean formula to solve them is sigma fx divided by n. And sigma fx is you need to know frequency of people that choose a point of their games. So 5 point is 58, 4 point 17, 3.8, 2.3, and 1 point is 4 people. So you need to multiply them and sum together. So it will be sigma fx. And then you divide it by n. So n is 90, so it will be 392 divided by 90. So mean will be 4.35. And the next one is median. The formula is n divided by 2 plus n divided by 2 plus 1. So our n is 90. So it will be 90 divided by 2 plus 90 divided by 2 plus 1. So it will be 45 term plus 45 plus 45 0.5 terms divided by 2. So it will be 5 plus 5 divided by 2. So our median is 5. And the next one is a standard deviation. This part is extra for mean and median part. So you need to find mean first. If you don't know mean, you can find standard deviation. So the first one is you need to find a frequency of each point. So 1 point is 4, and 2 point is 3, 3 point is 8, 4 point is 17, and 5 point is 58. And then you subtract by mean. So you each one subtract 4.35, and then it will be 1 point is minus 0.35, 2 point is minus 1.35, 3 point is 3.65, 4 point is 12.65, and 5 point is 53.65. And then you power of 2 all the points, and then you sum of it. So the sigma I subtract 8 square is 3083.6125. And then you need formula of SD is root sigma 8 minus mean square divided by n minus 1. And then you put 3083.6125 divided by n is 90 minus 1 is 98. So it will be 34 square. And then you can find standard deviation. So SD is 5.8575.
So, in conclusion, we can see that the game that students like the most is RV, from the mode at 23%, and the mean of how good the games are is 4.35, and the median is 5. Most people also think their favorite game is good at 5-point rating. With the results of our survey, we can see that the most students they have favorite games and are usually satisfied with their game. So this means that parents should keep an eye on their children's play time so that they don't waste too much time on game and not studying. Thank you.